How's the Intimidator doing too? I see his name out there all the time. Hey, Intimidator, you doing well? Good. And Trevor, Mr. Trevor Holland. What a guy. Trevor, you're a positive guy. You're a positive man, and that's good, buddy. You don't go changing. Don't go changing. Because it has an effect on people. And you're having an effect on this channel. You are. So thank you, buddy. You're a positive guy. And keep it up. It's good work. Happy soldiers. Hey? Happy soldiers. Positive soldiers. Soldiers of kindness. I love that term. Soldiers of kindness. That's what you guys are. I love it. I love your help on this channel. Everybody, I love your help. You're helping build this channel, friends. We are. I'm serious. I'm serious about this. Anyway, I don't want to go off too much about that because I'll sound like a broken record, but it never ceases to amaze me, friends. It never ceases to amaze me that the people we have on this channel, the movement, hey, it is. Kindness. It all relates back to kindness for me. That's this whole channel. And investing in yourself. Investing in yourself and helping out your partner get the same place. You know what I mean? Help your buddy out. Help a brother out. That old saying. Ordering axes and the time they ordered the axe and who was first and who was... Do you know what I mean? I have to honor my gut. My gut instinct. And in the order. Basically in the order. I have to. I don't have to. But I do. Because I have to look in the mirror. And I'm a fair person. I just like living myself that way. It feels integral. I get to live with integrity and not look over my back and not have something haunt me later and go, darn, I wish I shouldn't have done. If you're doing that, friends, if you're going, son of a, I should have, you're not listening to your gut and you're not listening to the big fella in the universe. If you're doing that all the time going, son of a, I wish I hadn't have done that. You knew what to do. You did. You knew what to do, but you went against it because we thought about it instead of feeling it and just going with our feelings. It hits every second. You know it does. When a situation comes or someone asks you something or anything, the answer is there in a millisecond, and it's your gut. It's your feeling that knows it's there. I'm talking for me because it's my thinking that gets me making a wrong decision. And it's usually a decision out of fear that'll screw things up. You know, if we made decisions out of love all the time, everything would just kind of peacefully go along, I would reckon. But it's when I think. It's when I start to think about something. Oh, I think, well, if I do that, then boom, screw, I'm wrecked. I'm done. I'm wrecked. As soon as I do that, as soon as I go, well, right away. Instead, if I just went with my gut, like, yeah, that's what we do. We do that. No, that's the thing to do. Let's just do it. It's what's supposed to. You know what I mean? Go with your gut. Go with your gut. Friends, and listen, you know, friends, I get some pretty cool emails from people who, and this is, I don't feel comfortable talking about certain things. And one of them is, hey, you know what I did today? This guy was, he was, whatever. I helped him, I helped him out. Yeah. I don't like doing that. It doesn't feel right for me to do that. I don't know why. The only person that needs to know that is me and God. You know what I mean? The universe. That's the only persons and people that need to know that kind of stuff. You know, I don't need your recognition, or I don't need a pat on the back for doing stuff. I don't need it. You know, it's, maybe many, many years ago when I was a young man, I would have liked you to notice me doing something, but I really don't care anymore. It's gone. That stuff's gone. There is a point to this. There is a point. I was going to say, if you're in a job right now, you know what I mean? Like if you're at your job, not all of you are working for yourselves. I know that. Oh, I was going to talk about emails that I get. I get emails saying, and this is right away when I start to feel uncomfortable, because someone will say, hey, Buckin, it was because of you and because of your channel why I opened my tree service or my firewood business. Or, hey, Buckin, I'm doing that thing with that music I was talking to you about or whatever. I'm doing it. And thanks for the boost, thanks for the... Well, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You did it. If I was the boost you needed, or if something on this channel was the boost that you needed to help you along and you live in your dreams, or you getting after that little thing that you've been procrastinating, then that's awesome. Then this thing's working, friends, because that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Inspiration. That's a big word, friends. Inspire. Have you ever felt inspired? When I feel inspired, it's a profound feeling. I feel like dropping down, doing push-ups and picking up weights and you know what I mean? And doing good things. That's when I get inspired. And it's usually an inspirational chat by Rocky Balboa or something like that. You know what I mean? Or you guys, actually. Some of you guys inspire me in strange ways. And I just don't talk about it. So I'm rambling completely. I know I'm rambling. But I want to say something. And I talk about it once in a while, and I talk about that thing where we're all working for ourselves, right? And I nothing could be further from the truth than that. You're working for yourself. Tomorrow when you get up and go to work, if you're getting up and you're kind of dragging your feet and you're going, this damn job I'm at, or this job, bummed out, I got to go to work, you don't have to go to work. But you don't. You don't have to go to work. Why would you have to go to work? You think you have to go to work. What I'm saying is you're making the choice to go to work. You're making the choice to go to that job. It's not the only job out there. You think about doing your own thing from time to time, or you think about changing jobs. I know you do. If you're unhappy, that is. If you're not, you're not. And that's great. But if you are, you must think about it. So just remember something when you go into work tomorrow. I don't know when you're watching this video, but remember this. You are working for yourself. You are. Of course you're working for yourself, because what happens when the time comes? And I've talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it again. What happens when the time comes when that company you're working for comes upon hard times? Or you finally say, I'm done, and you leave on good terms, and you ask your boss for a recommendation. And just you go to your boss and say, listen, boss, I thank you so much for the work that you've given me and helped me with my family along till this point, but it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. I need to better myself as a man or a woman or a child. And when you do that, it would be nice if that man would say, you know what, we're going to be sorry to miss you. You are a good worker. Or he's going to say, I'm glad he's gone. I didn't have to fire him. You work for yourself. You're always working for yourself. I tell people, when I used to have employees, I don't anymore, but when I did, I'd say to them, you should get working for yourself and come to me as a contractor. You need to. It's a great industry. It's tough. It's tough work. But if you were working for yourself, I could pay you more, and it would be great. You could have your own compensation. You could pay your own taxes. You could be your own man, and I could pay you $50 an hour instead of $20 an hour or $25 an hour for doing this or whatever it is. I'm just using those numbers as analogies. But you know what I mean? I've always, you ask anyone that's ever worked for me, it's the first thing I say. I say, if you ain't happy, for starters, if you're not happy, hit the road, because I don't want it around here, and you don't want to be like that. You don't want to work like that. We've all done it, friends. Let's be honest. I've done it lots. I've been at jobs that I don't really like it, but I thought I had to stay there to pay the bills. And maybe I did at that time. Maybe I did. But I didn't. I just chose to stay there. So I'm really rambling. But I really want to emphasize to people that no one's forcing you to do nothing. They're not. If you got a family and you're supporting your family and you're just scraping by like me, like I knew I would But you know what? I'm my own man. If it rains tomorrow, I don't have to go to work. I don't have to go to work. I can just say I'm not going to work today. That alone, then saying, hey, bud, you got to get down there and cut that tree. Those people are waiting. You know, we need to do this. This company needs to make money. You need to get going. Hey, friends, please don't get me wrong. That's not a bad thing. That's business. That's work. That's life. I get it. I'm just saying for me, the benefits of being my own man way outweigh having any money. It does, friends. It's just for me because I have sanity and I have happiness. If you're out to make money and you want to make money, well, then that's you. That's your prerogative. I'm out to pay my bills, keep a nice roof over my head that's not leaking water on us, keep my wood in the wood stove, and keep food on the table and keep my bills paid and live happy. That's it. And help people. That's what I want to do. So that's what I'm doing. You're working for yourself. You're working for yourself. You are. So if you go to that job tomorrow and you go in there with a different attitude, like, okay, he's right. Buchan's right. I am working for myself. Of course you're working for yourself. Who else could you be working for? Who are you working for? You're working for yourself. I get passionate about it. I get all, listen to my voice is going crazy. But you are. We are. We're working for ourselves and our families. You're not working for that fella or that big enterprise. You're not. You're working for you. You've chosen to do that. So be proud of it. And if you're feeding your family, power to you. But just know that no one has put us there. No one has said to you, this is your plot in life for the rest of your life. Don't know. Anyway, that's a whole bunch of rambling, Johnny Underwood. Things are a choice. We can choose to be happy. We can. You're not working for them. You're working for you. You're working for yourself. I can't stress it enough. Who else could you be working for? I got a job. I'm working for this guy down here. I'm working for this nim down the road here. Well, no, you're not, actually. You may think you are. And logically, yes, you're going to the job and you think you're working for him. If you want to think that way, then think that way. I can't tell you how to think. I'm just thinking, once I started thinking to myself years ago that I was working for myself, everything changed. Everything changed. My work ethic at that job at the time changed. It did. I was like, yeah, because somebody shared this information with me and I'm sharing it with you. And it helped me. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. You're working for yourself. Whether you're working at Walmart, McDonald's, huge construction company, pipe fitter, tree guy, Adam, you're working for Haneke right now. You're actually working for yourself. You are. And I hope you're watching this. And I know that August would understand what I'm talking about. Because when you leave Adam, at some point, if you ever do, you want Mr. Haneke to say to you, this kid's been with me for 5 years or whatever the time goes by and life happens. You want that guy to say, this guy's a great employee and I'm sad he's leaving. I'm sad he's leaving. I wish we could keep him. He's a great guy and you better snatch him up. You see what I'm saying? That's why you're working for yourself. You're always working for yourself. You're working for your name, for your legacy, for your people remember, people watch, people see. They see what you're doing. They'll see if you're trying to do the light part of the work. They'll see if you're grabbing the rake about, an hour too soon and massaging the grass over in the corner and looking to see if anybody's seeing you not working very hard. They'll see it and they'll notice it. Don't think they won't, friends. You're working for yourself. Always. I can't stress it enough. It's getting cold. So I got a busy week. I got trees to cut, which I'll be doing the next few days. And between packing and axing and throwing stuff out, it's all going. I've got some very cool news to share with everybody. I just need to talk to the gentleman before I do that. Friends, this channel is growing. I'm so thankful for everyone on this channel. Thank you. Thank you so much, because we're growing. And what's happening is there's been another angel has shown up. I see people as angels. And just someone has stepped up and has become a blessing to the channel for us. Yeah. He wants to redo a website for us, build us a really big new website, and redo our merchandise, and we're going to do a logo and brand and get this thing real. I mean, it's real, but I mean, we're going to freshen things up, friends. I can't believe it. He emailed me and we talked on the phone for 2 hours today, and I'm so excited. He says he wants to just help. For now, obviously he's not going to make us 1,000 t-shirts for nothing, but I mean, he's going to do the website out of the goodness of his heart and get that part of it. We're starting to work on it now. Can you believe this, friends? That stuff costs dough that I ain't got. So, you know the little website you see there, the little Buck and Billy Ray's Chop Shop, that's all going to change. It's going new. This is what this man does. This is what he does. And he has printers, and he's a marketer, and he just saw the channel, and he just thought, this guy, I'm gonna phone this guy or talk to this guy. And he reached out to me and talked to me. It was difficult because, I'll be honest, friends, through the years I've had people, I had a guy one time come to me and say, hey, Buckin, do you want me to buy a bucket truck and chipper? He knew my work ethic. He knew who I was, and that was when I, years ago when I got my head on straight, and he saw me. I was working like a freaking wild man. I was like, I was alive, I'd made the decision to live, and I was just like, live when I was ready to live. I was scary. I was scary. I was on a mission, because I started late. I felt like I start late, and so yeah, he came to me and he said, hey, because we had done tree work at his property. And we charged him, I think, $1,500 or something for the job. We were there all day with the chipper and the truck and all 3 or 4 guys going. It was a big job. And anyhow, he saw that, and then he knew I was talking about getting on my own, but he knew I didn't have a pot to pee in or a window to throw it out of. That's not true. I did have the window. I just didn't have the pot. I could pee in it too. Yeah. So that was, but he had come, and so what I'm saying is I've had a few people through the years come to me and want me to work, but they flip the bill, and benefit, like, I think, use me as, I don't know. Does that make sense? I hope so. So anyways, I was a little bit afraid that maybe I had some fears. I had some fears around it. You don't know. It's the internet, friends. But this man seems like a godly man. He seems like a godly man, and you guys know I'm not religious. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I'm using that word as a lack of a better word. He seems like a sincere person. Yes, he's a businessman, and yes, he's probably thinking down the road that if this thing goes, that he will have some business here. And yes, he will. You're darn tootin' he will. Especially him helping us out, friends. This is exciting. This is exciting, friends. I feel a little insecure about my merchandise and that kind of thing, and not having the physical gumption anymore from my accident to be able to go out 5-6 days a week beating it into the ground and making big dough. Unfortunately, those days are gone for me in a physical capacity, but not a mental and spiritual capacity. But it physically, unfortunately, it is. I'm limited. They told me it wouldn't take long for this stuff to kick in. And it has been for a long time. So, and we're working on a design right now. We're working on a new logo. We'll still have those other logos, but I'm going to see what he puts together. And you guys are going to help me. And I'm going to ask for feedback from you people. I'm excited as freaking the Tasmanian devil. I am. I'm really, really excited. And I hope you guys are too, because you're part of this. And I want your input. I want your input. I'm going to show you what he comes up with. He said by the weekend he'll have something for us to look at. he wants to remain kind of, he's not looking for notoriety or a shout out or anything like that. He really isn't. He's just, it complicates things. I think it can, because it just can. He just wants to help. Remember Shawshank? Remember Shawshank when he came in and, you know, people were like, oh, you know who he is? Like, what if he... I just go with my gut. I mean, I understand this man is a businessman, and it is his job to do these things. But he has offered to build the website as a gift to be a blessing to me and my family and the channel. He's just told me he's not going to bill me for that. He wants to help the channel out. He's actually excited about it. So, friends, my weak point here for moving this channel along is finances. It just is. I got no problem saying that. That's the truth. And that's the way it is. So, yeah. So we can trickle along and do this and just keep going along, and I have, it will come. I do believe it will come. But I'm going to accept this man's help. I'm going to accept this man's help. And I'm excited. I'm super excited. New website, new t-shirts, kids t-shirts, everything I've been talking about. He wants to help with that. Cynthia's going to take over the shipping. She's excited. You see, friends? So when I talk to you guys about the super chat or the coffee and the biscuit, that's where this dough goes. To t-shirts, to shipping, to all this stuff. It doesn't come into my home. It comes to this freaking channel. I can feed my own family. I don't need your help to feed my family. But as a we and as a channel, as a unit, as an army, we can take this thing wherever we want to do it. And I'll lead the way. I'll lead the way. I'll be the captain, if that's what you want. And I'll facilitate this thing. So, thank you. Thanks for being here. I'm stoked. I'm really excited, actually. So, I just wanted to share that. That just happened today. It just happened today. I had to go to Duncan, doctor's appointment, back and stuff, and this and that. So yeah, I'm excited. Very excited. Okay? I think I'm going up there with my axes. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Thank you so much for your participation on the freaking super live chats that we do. That's a blast. We're moving, friends. We're moving. Over and out. Be kind.